You know, I really think that is that's brutal. The equivalent of calling Tim the Mage in chat Tim the Mango. It's a lesser version of what I did when I worked as a bagger at a grocery store. There were a couple times when I said, hello, sir, or ma'am. Oh, fuck. If you call someone the wrong gender, and not even like you misunderstood, but like, hey, my first impression of you is that you're the opposite gender of what you are. Oh, and then I have to say paper or plastic? Goodness. I almost want to be like, dude, put the groceries away yourself. I need to just be another place and walk to the aisle on the right with the small portions, the 12 items or less aisle. I need to relax. I need to unwind, man. Dude, my experience as a grocery store sacker really inspired me to go to college because I got yelled at so much. I got yelled at constantly by moms who'd say things like, now are you gonna pack my bread properly this time? And I'd be like, I've worked here for 4 days. And she's like, well, the last young man who decided to pack my groceries wrong put my bread at the bottom. Do you know how hard it is to make sandwiches with flat little strips of paper bread? And I'm like, ma'am, I'm 14. I'm not even capable of valuable thought. Like, what? Young man, do you know where the eggs go? I'm like, I don't know, under the chicken? Fucking, I get paid minimum wage. What do you want from me? I don't want to be quizzed. I hate being here. I've been standing for 8 hours. Oh, man. And, like, during breaks, I would get this lime soda. I don't remember the name of it, but it was just like lime soda. That was the whole thing. It was like sugar and water and lime, and that was the whole drink. And I would go to an alley where I'd probably get mugged, and would just sit there, and I would untuck my shirt. I would do some symbol to subvert authority, and I would just drink my lime drink really slowly. And that lime drink was like $1.10, so it was like all my tips for the day. Oh, yeah. The number of times I got quizzed by mothers. The number of weird paper preferences that you'd, or the packaging preferences you'd get. Can you do paper inside of plastic? That is something that is requested at grocery stores. Because the paper makes things, I guess, lie more neatly. But the plastic has the handles, so sometimes you gotta put one in the other one. I don't know. At least it wasn't as bad as the woman who asked for plastic inside of paper inside of plastic, because the paper would organize it, but it would get kind of wet, and she wanted to use them later for her own purposes. So she wanted groceries inside of the plastic on the center ring so it wouldn't get the side of the paper bag wet. And then she needed another paper bag for handles. I don't know. Maybe you should just deal with a wet bag, and I'm 14 in this story. Do you see where the disconnect is? She didn't see where the disconnect is. What do you know? I eventually quit that job because I, with the help of my mother, had a summer camp at DigiPen where I did 3D animation, a little like 2-week course there. It was pretty dope. Number one game to play at a grocery store when you're a sacker. Take everything that person is buying and fit it into one task that they were trying to achieve. You see a guy in his early 30s who works out too much buying Worcestershire sauce and condoms? Party time! Whoa! Woman buying a Snickers bar, a romance novel, a gift card, and celery. Uh-oh. Some serious trauma's been going on in her life. She wants to indulge and cut back in one trip. Oh! That poor woman. Kleenex and watermelon. Ah, you dog. Keep it together, friend. These combinations that you'd see would make no sense. It would be like cucumbers and rubber gloves. Rubber gloves? Oh my god, this person's gonna swallow it in one take. This isn't gonna be eating. This is gonna be a surgical insertion maneuver. I mean, the number, like, I'm not making any of these up. I saw 100% of these. Like someone buying like nothing but notepads and whey protein. Seems pretty reasonable, right? This is someone who wants to work out and wants to record how ripped he is. Perfect. Perfect. I understand it. That is okay. But when it's like Clorox bleach, People magazine, the DVD of the rejected movie sequel that's on the thing, and like Red Bull, I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know. Do you have bad taste in media and you're trying to wake up and clean this evening? I don't understand. I don't understand what you're about. I'm 14 in this story, okay? Now, paper or plastic, not any combination of the two. Fuck off.